Velkommen til en meget viktig begivenhet på denne messa. Vi skal dele ut en pris, og av forståelige grunner så kommer jeg nå til å endre språk fra norsk til engelsk. So, I want to say welcome to this Norwegian Fur Trapper Award. My name is Kjetil Bevanger, and together with Hans Christian Pedersen and Tommy Holden, we are part of the jury. Arnulf Møllerstad is not present, unfortunately, but we are going to take you through this ceremony. The Norwegian Fur Trapper Award, just a couple of words about it. More than 1 year ago, Anne Bjerkenås took the initiative to this award. And we all think that it is a very timely award. We have no award in Norway, particularly on trapping and hunting. Although we have very, very long tradition in trapping and hunting, and it's an important part of our cultural history. So we were never in doubt to say yes to become member of the jury when Anne asked us. So please give Anne a clap. Secondly, I want to mention Jon S. Oppdal. Jon is a modest person, of course, and he was not very happy to have his name connected to the prize. He actually needed some time to think about it, but for all of us who has known Jon for many years, he has become an institution with respect to hunting and trapping in Norway. And we are very happy, Jon, that you gave the permission to connect your name to this award. I think that is also very, very correct. You have been working on this topic for many, many years and made a great job to take trapping up to a level where it belongs among the Norwegian people. So give Jon a clap. Then to the prize or award winners for 2016. There are many competent persons that could have the prize or the award, but the jury decided to give, this is an international award, give the award to the Dutch water authorities with Henk van der Steen and Dolf Morkens. The reason why we decided that is that they are organizing a big fight or maybe a war against an introduced species in the Netherlands. Many years ago we introduced the bisam and nutria to Europe. They have become invasive species, and now they are really a threat to several areas in the Netherlands. They are species connected to wetlands, and of course the Netherlands have a lot of wetlands. This, particularly the bisam, it belongs to North America, and it has no particular enemy or predator in Europe. So it has increased in number, and it has a digging behavior that actually can undermine the dikes in the Netherlands. So Dolf and Henk, they are organizing more than 400 trappers throughout the year, and they are catching these bisam the year round, and it's a very, very challenging task. But they have succeeded in the way that we can see a decrease in the number of the catch every year. So this demonstrates very well that to keep the catch tradition and the fur trapping traditions alive is very important. And I don't know actually of any other example that can really demonstrate this as much as what they're doing in the Netherlands. So those of, I don't think there are so many here that is against hunting and trapping, but those that are against hunting and trapping should remember and look to the Netherlands when they are criticizing us that is really happy with doing trapping and hunting. So, dear Dolf and Henk, I now call upon you to come up to the podium. This is the concrete thing that you're going to take with you home and greet your great trappers in the Netherlands. It's a very nice thing made by Ole Melhus, and it's Jon S. Opdal having lynx in his hands. So please.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Okay, thank you very much. Thank you, Kirill. Thank you.
Yeah, this is 2 diplomas to Henk and Dolf, which you can take back to the Netherlands and show to all your happy trappers. So congratulations.
And actually, I think there is also some more. Maybe Jon, you have something to maybe even say and to give our prize or award winners.
Hellund.
Jeg kan gjøre.
Ladies and gentlemen, jury members, winners of the Norwegian Food Trapper Award, Dolf Morkens and Henk van der Steen of the Dutch Water Authorities. That all-time great dragoons of the Northern Fjellske Dragoner Corps participate in this event is truly a great honor. Thank you indeed. I'm proud that we, the trappers of the world, have a brotherhood based upon a stewardship role to wildlife, including conservation. It truly became the Dutch trappers' task to save their countrymen from drowning as long as great parts of the Netherlands is below sea level. Scandinavia in the olden days was given the name Kingdom of Fur. In order to save the precious furs and skin trade, King Magnus Eriksson of Sweden and Norway proclaimed in 1351 the first law protecting squirrels and martens from being hunted and trapped before All Saints' Day, the 1st of November. The law stated that I, King Magnus Eriksson, outlaw every trapper who violate the proclamation. Kongelig forordning, King's regulation, May the 12th, in the year of our Lord 1351, Magnus Eriksson, Rex. When a king outlaws you, it is a death sentence because everyone can kill you. The situation in the Netherlands is different. The introduction of muskrats from Canada in 1905 and nutria from South America in the 1920s has multiplied again and again into population that threaten many thousands of people living in the lowlands. The digging behavior of both muskrats and nutrias causes considerable damage to dams and dikes, with the result of breakage, flooding and destruction. The Netherlands have 35 Norwegian miles with dikes and dunes along the North Sea. There is 1,700 Norwegian miles with primary and secondary dikes sensitive for burrowing by muskrats and nutria. 55% of the Netherlands is at risk of flooding. 26% of the Netherlands lays 6 meters below sea level. And 29% of the land is sensitive for river flooding. Both muskrats and nutrias are very prolific, so extraordinary measures have to be taken to control their populations in the lowlands. Muskrats, for example, have an average of 3 liters a year in Europe, with an average of at least 6 per liter. But then the first litters of the year also have another litter their first year of life. So within little control and predation, a pair of muskrats can go from a single pair to 38 in a single year. Mr. Dolph and Henk are in charge of 450 trappers in the Netherlands, with a budget of 35 million euro each year in the battle against those two species. These trappers take between 400,000 and 100,000 animals each year that threaten the lives of so many people. I would be pleased if we could give a little applause now to those who brave the elements year round to protect the quality of life for so many people. Knut Inge, please note that the marten I give you has been trapped in the Norwegian woods according to the wisdom of King Magnus Eriksson. Da har du den fremover.
Okay, thank you, Norway. We are honored that the Dutch water authorities are the first to receive the John Opdal Award. According to the jury, it's not the Dutch water authorities that receives the award, but our 450 muskrat trappers employed by these authorities. Granting the award is in any case shows our work is international appreciated. In the international context, there are some issues of importance. There is just a European regulation on invasive species, and we are proud of it that the nutria is already on it, and the muskrat will also be on it. We have explored humane trapping standards in the European community, and we also made some best practice guidelines for some species, and as Dutch water authorities we drafted the guideline for muskrats. In the Netherlands, we have some animal welfare organizations, and we have to work with a code of conduct. We have made this code about muskrat and nutria trapping, and for instance also is defined how we have to trap in areas where otters and beavers live, because these animals are protected by law in our country. I shall close by thanking you on behalf of all our Dutch trappers, and we wish you a lot of wisdom when awarding the John Opdal Award again. Thank you.
Good afternoon, nice people from Norway. When you are last in the line, everything is almost already said, so that's a little hard. But I think it's good to express my feelings. It's good to stand here. it's good that the job that we are doing, we just were, let's start ours, we were surprised that we got this award, John Opdal Award. We were very surprised because we are people that doing this job on a regular basis. We then realized that we just don't realize self anymore, that the job that we are doing on a regular basis for decades is something special to other people. So it's just for us a job that we do. It's a hard job. Dolph already and John already met our 450 trappers. Imagine it's a physical, tough job. They are fighting day in, day out with their waders on and their heck boots, walking through the muds of our waterways and ditches, searching for the burrows of the muskrats. It's a hard job, it's a tough job, but it's a great job. I think the most of people here also dream about living in nature. You see when you do this job, the changing of the seasons, you see the nature, and it's great. So this award, our names are on it, but I want to be clear that I think that all our 450 guys doing that labor every day again reward is just as much, and I think even more than we do. So I thank you very much, and it is a good feeling for us that it is appreciated also in a land far from our home, the job that we are doing. So thank you very much for this award. Thank you.
Then, if nothing should be said more, I just thank you all, and a photo.
Ja, det är den uppföljningen vi gör. Så här. Ja. Ja, jag betalar någon alltså.
Du får väl luft i varje dag. Vi vill ha Nederland.
Vi är knappt utom Trøndelag.
Ja.